so kind of a closing statement there. So we'll have closing statements from Luke first. And again, like I mentioned, so what the hell is being mayor of Pittsburgh for, right? What major improvement are you passionate about achieving for the city and all of its residents, right? Lyndon Johnson went for the Civil Rights Bill. I mean, there's got to be something key, something specific that you're reaching for. There's got to be some reason, overarching reason that you're doing this.
Well, thank you. In closing, just let me thank you all for being here this afternoon and for participating in what was a great discussion. Look forward to continuing to do it over the course of the next couple of months. I apologize on behalf of all of us for not ignoring you, but not seeing you. And I know we went on and we went on a little bit longer than we should have in some cases, but it was a great, lively discussion. I'm proud of our record. I'm proud of what we've been able to achieve over the course of the past 6 years. I'm proud of the fact that there are more people working today in the city of Pittsburgh than ever before. We employ 1.2 million people in the city of Pittsburgh. That's more than when our population was double that it is today. That's something I think we all should be very proud of. I'm proud of the fact that Pittsburgh is one of only 3 regions that was recently named by the Brookings Institute to have come back and recovered from the Great Recession. I'm proud of the fact that for the first time in my lifetime, and looking around this room for the first time in many of your lifetimes, that our population has started to grow again. Year after year, census after census, people left Pittsburgh. That's changing. And that's not changing by accident. That's changing because this city has come back. It's on its way back. There's still a tremendous amount of work to do. There's no doubt about that. We talked about many of the issues facing us here today. But I believe that over the course of the past 6 years, our leadership, our ability to build partnerships, our ability to work with corporate community, to grow jobs in Pittsburgh, our ability to invest in neighborhoods is unprecedented. We broke ground recently on the largest development in Homewood in over 20 years. That's something I'm proud of. We're developing in each and every neighborhood in this city, not just Bakery Square and in Councilman Peduto's district, as he would like to suggest. You go to the north side, you go to the South Hills, you go to the West End, you come out here to the East End, there's activity happening. I'm proud of that, and I look forward to talking about that over the course of the next couple of months. And I'm confident that the momentum that we're experiencing in Pittsburgh is something that the people of this city appreciate and will hopefully give me the opportunity to continue for the next 4 years. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor, and thank you, Controller, as well. It's going to be a lively 4 months, I'm sure. A great way to start it, though, and the turnout today is sort of a testament as well, that people are looking and they're interested and they're hungry for ideas. And you know what? That is probably the most successful thing about this city, because when the room is empty is a time to worry. When a room is full, people have a very strong interest in the city, no matter what the candidate or who the candidate is you support. So thanks for being here, too. You know, I talked a little bit about my personal life, and I'm very proud of it. I've been blessed. I have that Pittsburgh background. Both of my grandfathers worked in the mills. There was never a yard sign in my yard. We didn't know anything about politics growing up, but my grandfather taught me, he was a carpenter, how to drive a nail straight, how to cut wood, and how to work hard. And the Pittsburgh that he came to is gone. But there's an opportunity to build a better city. And it isn't just about brick and mortar, it's about the people in the community and making sure they have a seat at that table. You know, in the past 20 years, we've turned the corner in the East End. We kept the things that were precious to us, like Forbes and Murray, intact when other neighborhoods lost their business districts. We restored Ellsworth Avenue and made it grander, and Highland Avenue. And then we came up with visions back in the 90s. Visions of East Liberty and how we could really rebuild it. And what we decided is we would reconnect it, and reconnect it with Shadyside and its natural built. And you look at it now. Broad Street used to have people dying every week from heroin overdoses. You know what it has now? My campaign headquarters. So get down there. But it's that type of a building that starts from the bottom up. Jane Jacobs said about cities that they really are just the fabric of neighborhoods being built together. This transition from what was handed to us by our grandparents to being what we will call our time in Pittsburgh is probably the most transformative of a generation, maybe even several. And we have the opportunity to make it great. That's why I'm running for mayor. That's what this campaign is going to be about. It's going to be about how Pittsburgh transforms into a great American city.
I'm running for mayor for one simple reason. I love this town. I love Pittsburgh. I've devoted my life to making this a better place to live, and I believe that you have the right to expect more from your government and expect more from your mayor. We've gotten, I think, so used to failed leadership that we sometimes forget what good leadership can do. And now's the time to expect more. We should expect a mayor that works as hard as you do. We should expect a government that's open and honest and serves people in every neighborhood of this city. And doesn't just pass the buck, but actually gets things done. For the last 5 years, I've been the city controller, and I've had the opportunity to be in every city department, and in every place I go, I see the same thing: missed opportunities. Missed opportunities to save money, missed opportunities to improve services, missed opportunities to make life better for the people that we work for. That's why I fought so hard to keep our public parking assets for the public and not for some connected corporation. It's why I worked to save our pension system from a costly state takeover. It's why I exposed the waste and mismanagement that we saw, like the boondoggle, where we had a stack of computers found in a closet for 2 years unused, while the city taxpayers were footing the bill for service charges, monthly service charges on those computers. You know, it's also, and again, like I mentioned, the new solutions with respect to EMS, so that we can have that service available when an emergency strikes. The fight for transparent government, the fight for accessible government and efficient government is something that's not new to me. Even before I became elected official, I led the effort to reorganize county government, even against people in my party who were really clinging to the status quo. As the prothonotary, I transformed the court system with new technology, making it a model for efficiency. We cut the budget. We made the office more effective, and we made the information there more accessible. I created organizations like A+ Schools and Connect to help improve our public schools and to save money for taxpayers. This is too great a city to settle for failed leadership. And I think it's time to expect more. You deserve that, and I'm working as hard as I can to earn your confidence and to win your vote. Thank you.
Keep it up. 3 fantastic candidates. Let's hear it for them. Thank you.